Alright. Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be trying to beat the True Arena again in Kirby Superstar Ultra. So during the last stream that I did this, I think the furthest I got was to the top 4, so I'm gonna hope I can actually, like, get it beat today. I do have my doubts, but I'm going to try my damnedest. That's for sure. I think the capture is working a little better today. I do just want to go in here real quick just to see how it is, like, frame rate wise with, like, the flashing and stuff. Okay, yeah, it's still stuttering a little bit, so I don't know why that is. Yeah, I might have to start using that other software instead of the cute capture thing. I don't know. But anyway, we're not here for the regular arena. We are trying the True Arena today. So let me get in there real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and get a helper. Just because that's really convenient. So up first we have Lololo and Lalala's Revenge. You just want to make sure you're avoiding them and try to get the hammer flips on them as much as you can. Now, with the Revenge versions of these two, sometimes they will have a Gordo, like, fill in and go across as well. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and lose Bonkers here because we have Kabula. That's the only thing I don't like about using a helper. You lose them in the arena because you have the fight against Nova's core in the original arena, and then you have Kabula here, and both of these take away your helper. Like, there is a way to do it multiplayer, but that's only if you're actually doing it with 2 players. I wish that they would just have your helper that you have with you convert to the one that they give you for this. That way you could keep them, but I understand why they don't do that. Okay, but thankfully they have that copy essence right here, so we can get Bonkers back real quick. We love that. Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the capture's being quite fickle today. Give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Yeah, it's not looking as rough in the capture as it was, for last week's stream, but it's still not perfect. Oh. Well, goodbye, Bonkers. Yeah, he floats a little too high for the hammer flip to hit him. So you gotta wait for him to get down real low like that and make sure you're aiming right. Okay. Damn it. Shit. Okay, so that was a flop. That was just the first one to go, though. I do want to try something with the streaming software real quick. So, let me switch over to my BRB screen. And I'm just going to exit out of the program and start it again as an administrator and see if that'll make it run a little better. I'm not sure if it will or not. Maybe it'll make things worse. I don't know. But we're going to try it. So yeah, go ahead and exit there. I'm so sorry, guys. I am still trying to get this figured out. I really need to try out Loopy's program for it, but then I'll have to like change all my settings in OBS because I have it set like just right so it works with the window sizes that the Qt Capture gives me. So yeah, we'll run that as an admin. And we'll see how that works. So pop back over here. Okay, okay. Audio's sounding fine. The flashing is coming across better. Yeah, let's see here. Okay, yeah, look at that. The flashing looks a lot more smooth now. So, I think we're good. Okay, maybe that's all I needed to do. Because, like, what I've been doing in order to keep everything, like, running smooth on OBS is running that as an admin. And maybe I don't need to do that when I'm doing DS and 3DS stuff. Maybe I need to run the capture program as an admin and just run OBS normally. Because, yeah, like, it's looking a lot more smooth. I'm not normally, like, a real, like, FPS head unless I'm playing, like, a fighting game or something. But, like, with the way that they have the lights flash, it really bothers me when that's not captured right. So I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, there we go, and now we just have la la la. Come here. There we go. And now we have Krakow. Okay, yeah, thank goodness for invincibility frames there, so I could get out of that attack really easy. That's the nice thing about the Kirby series, like, they're always, like, really generous with invincibility invincibility frames. There we go. And now who's next? True mid-boss all-stars. Alright, come on, all-stars. Let's get all started. Oh, so we got Mr. TikTok here. And then Wheelie. And then I think it's Fan and then Burning Leo. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my brother's cat is on my lap right now and making biscuits. Alright. And now Wispy's Revenge. Hi, Munchie. What is it, baby? Okay, so Wispy's Revenge should be really easy, just like Wispy normally is. So just get right here and start doing the hammer flip. There we are. Okay. Munch, I know. Come here. I know, baby. I know. You're a good girl, but you need to calm down. Ugh. Alright. Oh, I guess she's in a cuddly mood. Guess I'll have to deal with being needed on for a while. I hope my cat doesn't get jealous. She's in here too. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, Krako Jr. went down real easy. Now we have our fight with Kabula. I think I'll be okay without healing, so let's just get into this one. Okay. Yeah, I love the Kabula fight music. Okay, okay, that was weird. Yeah, thankfully, like, it's not, like, messing up enough to where I can't, like, play... Like, I can still, like, accurately play in the OBS window and everything, so it's not, like, stuttering that much. But, my goodness, I'm really wanting to just stare at the DS. Munch, be careful, honey. Gotta be careful, baby. Gotta be careful. She went and rolled off my lap, silly girl. And here she comes back again. Oh boy. Munchie, come on. Yeah, here, lay down over there. You don't need to be on my lap, you can lay down on my desk. There you go. Good girl. I'm sorry about that, everyone. If any of you are cat owners, you know how they are. You know the struggle. I say struggle, but I love every second of it. I have always loved cats. That's not to say I'm not a dog person also, because I do like dogs, but I've always liked cats a lot more. Hey, don't chew on my journal. Don't chew on my journal. Alright, so after Masked DDD, we have Wham Bam Jewel. So this is actually the furthest I've gotten on this file. That's nice. Don't chew on my laptop either. Munch! Stop it. My god. Really living up to her name today, that's for sure. Okay, actually we're making really good time here. Okay. Oh, you want to be, Yusuke so bad. Oh, shit, there we go. Is Yu Yu Hakusho, like, popular enough still that I can reference it like that and people get it? Because I don't really hear people talk about it that much anymore. But that's always been one that I've really liked. That was my first, oh my god, what is his name? Why am I blanking on this man's name? That was my very first Yoshihiro Togashi manga that I ever read. Yeah, that's his name, Togashi. But yeah, of course, I think his more popular work nowadays is Hunter x Hunter. Which is great as well. I love me some Hunter x Hunter. His health issues do make it to where he needs to go on hiatus often, which is unfortunate. Of course, like, that we the fans don't get to enjoy it as often as we would like to, but also to know that his health issues are keeping him from his art. That's really sad. But yeah, I'm a very big fan of his manga. He's also a power couple because he is married to Naoko Takeuchi, creator of Sailor Moon. And like, if any of you have, like, followed me on social media at all, you would know that I love Sailor Moon. Oh. Okay, so I got pretty far there. I only had that match there, and then the one against Mark's Soul to go. So that attempt actually went really well, and I was doing really good on time also. So let's take a little bit of a break. I'll stretch and everything. And then we can get into a new attempt. I'd love it if we could actually start with Kabula. That way I know not to immediately bring out the helper. Okay, we're starting with Wispy. I think we'll just go without this one. Like, we'll go without the helper, because we can get through Wispy really quick, regardless. Possibly damage-free. Yeah, damage-free. Work. Okay. And now on to Krako Jr. Yeah, if you guys are wondering why they all say revenge, it's because these are the powered-up versions from Meta Knight's, no, Meta Nightmare is what they call it. I almost called it Meta Knight's Revenge. But yeah, like, with that mode, you go through, like, a truncated version of the game where you play as Meta Knight, and then it ends with a fight against the Galacta Knight that I lost against on the last attempt. Okay. Yeah, so in addition to pushing the Adventures of Lolo blocks around, they can also push Gordos in the revenge form. And after you defeat one of them, it gets replaced with a Gordo. Yeah, let me go ahead and heal. No, wait. No, I won't heal. We'll just grab Suplex. Because I think Suplex will be really good against Krako. It'd be better if Bonkers didn't just KO my ammo there. There we go. Okay, just one more hit. And there we go. We love that. Now here comes Kabula. Let me take one tomato. And we'll just get through Kabula here. And hopefully we get the copy essence for Hammer again. Oh my goodness. Damn, that sucked. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a notification on Blue Sky that my announcement post was, retweeted. And I guess it's this bot, because I've noticed, like, the last couple stream announcements that I've done, this bot has retweeted them. I guess it's because of one of the hashtags that I'm using. Which is cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and... You know what? Let's try it with Mirror this time. Wait, hold on. Yeah, let's get Bonkers. And then I'll have Mirror. And we'll see how that'll work. In the words of Tim Gunn, make it work. Yeah, whenever you can actually position it for the dash attack to hit twice, you can, like, really rack up damage pretty well. Oh. There it goes stuttering a bit. Oh. Damn it. Oh. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and heal up a little bit. I think Lololo and Lalala should be a little easier. Maybe not quite as easy as they are when I'm using Hammer, but still. Okay, see, I said that, but then I'm, like, really messing up quite a bit, so... I don't know. Maybe I'm not that good with Mirror. Maybe I'm not as good as I used to be with it. Yeah, because I remember when I was a kid, I used to be really good with Mirror. I wish I would have had, like, a capture device back then, so I could have, I don't know, like, recorded and gotten some tips from myself in the past. Okay, let's try it with ice, why not? I'm feeling that summer heat. A little bit of ice sounds refreshing. Oh, okay. And there we go. Oh. There. Okay, yeah, I might have to, like, figure out the range for that a little more to play a little more safely. Oh. There we go. Yeah, you know what? Forget that. We're not using that ability. Let's go back to Hammer. Well, back to the old grind. Okay, of course, immediately after I make the helper, I wind up losing it because we get Kabula. Whatever. We'll go ahead and heal. Just keep up the damage. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this is actually the first time she was featured in a game other than the very first Kirby game. Oh. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. Alright, sorry about that. The cat's knocked down my, my 3DS case. Thankfully, nothing in it since I'm streaming with it right now. But, my god, that could have been bad. Well, nothing in it other than my game cartridges. I think we'll be fine here, so I'll skip out on healing. Oh. Okay, yeah, position myself right here. Get that hammer flip. And I can get off another one here. Oh, okay, they're gonna make it easy for me. We love that. I love it when they're polite like that. There we go. Yeah, let me go ahead and heal. Mr. TikTok. I love his design. I can't remember if they ever used him in an episode of the Kirby anime. Honestly, other than like a few quotes and like generally how the voice acting sounded, I can't remember that much from it. Oh, I lost my ability. Damn. Okay, okay, yeah, we get it. You can throw. Come on, toss out another apple. Mm. I know it's just like a lighting effect on him, to add like a little more detail on the sprite, but the little white spot makes it look like he has white eyebrows. Okay. Oh, come on. Can you drop a star or something? Okay. Yeah, that didn't go well. That one did not go well at all. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. Let me get a drink. And then I'll continue. Alright, very sorry about that. Let's get back into this. Okay, starting off with Kracko. We'll go ahead and get the helper. Oh. No, I need to remember, he is out of range when he's, like, at his, like, standard floating height for, hammer flip. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Yeah, so we need to focus on doing the jump attack. Until he gets low like that. Oh. Okay, yeah, one mechanic with the helpers that is convenient, but sometimes it can, like, mess up your plans. Whenever they're really low on health and they touch an enemy, they can absorb their ability. like what happened there, Bonkers was about to die, but he touched Waddle Doo, so he turned into Waddle Doo. Which again, handy, means I don't have to heal up the helper. Okay. Faye, come on. Here, just get on my lap. There you go. Oh. And we've got Wheelie. Yeah, there goes the capture bugging out again. So running it as an admin was helping. Maybe I need to try switching my cable. Hey, Faye. Yeah, I think maybe I'll switch my cable next time I record anything. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and switch to ice for this one, so I can do the ice command grab for some extra damage. Oh, never fucking mind. Bonkers won't let me do it. Okay, there we go. Come on. And now it'll just be one more command grab. There we go. I think I'll be good without healing, so we'll jump into this one right now. Just try and avoid all the projectiles you can. Anytime I am using the starship or the star chariot, whatever you want to call it, anytime I'm using that, I always just like to hold down the attack button. So I'm keeping up the constant attacks. Because you can destroy most of her projectiles, except for the Gordos. But yeah, that one was going well until I got that last hit there. And I almost had her beat, too. That was really frustrating. Yeah, back to hammer. There we go. Wow, Bonkers really took a lot of damage there. Yeah, let's go ahead and replace him. There we go. Yeah, I love that you can just get rid of the helper and make a new one. And you don't have to worry about healing them. And of course, you can heal them, because after you eat food, you have like a certain amount of time, and if you touch the helper after that, Kirby will share the food with him. The animation is a little kiss, and like it's really cute until you think about what they're doing. Like they're sharing food mouth to mouth, which is just total squick. Total squick. But the imagery is cute until you actually think about what's going on. Now please tell me we have the copy essence for Hammer. Nope. Just Jet. Okay. Now keep going for the hammer flip. Oh. I missed that one. There we go. Oh. There you are. Alright. Okay, here comes Kabula now. So I think after her is when we're gonna heal. But yeah, so she shoots these cannonballs that you can destroy with the starship's projectile. But then she also shoots out the Gordos, which can't be destroyed. And she has the tackle attack. And the bullets that also can't be destroyed. The bullet bill guys there. Oh. Yeah. Could have done better trying to avoid that. Okay. Yeah, can we please start with Kabula? That way she's out of the way. Come on, game. I know you got it in you. Nope, we're gonna start out with Lololo, la la la. One thing I never understood about the Kirby anime, they renamed Lololo and la la la, Fololo and fa la la in the dub. I don't know why they did that. And one thing that I've like really liked listening to recently, is the 4Kids Flashback podcast. It's run by, like, it's hosted by Tara Sands, who was a voice actor who actually did a lot of stuff for 4Kids. And I love it because she brings other people who have worked at 4Kids, so I get like a little more insight into the decisions that were made, which is honestly so cool to hear. I understand now why they made a lot of the changes that they did. Because like really a lot of the shows wouldn't air without these changes. That's why they did what they did to One Piece and everything. It's really cool to hear, and her co-host have like very good like chemistry together. It's always a fun listen, and when she, you know, gets to have people on there who she got real close with back at 4Kids, it's always a real fun listen. I haven't listened to the last couple episodes, so I'm gonna have to get caught up, but that is a podcast that I love listening to. If you guys are ever looking for a podcast recommendation. Alright. You okay, Faye? My baby kitty. Okay, here. Can you go on my table, please? And just lay down there? I know you're in a cuddly mood too, but come on. Come on. Oh. Get the claws out of my shirt. There we go. Yeah, go ahead and lay down on the table. You're alright. Yeah, that's my cat Faye. She's real sweet and cuddly, but she's heavy. And I don't necessarily want a big heavy cat on my lap right now. Or up on my chest. Because, like, one, she's heavy, but then she's also very warm. And, I don't know if you guys knew this, but it's summertime. And even with AC and with the fan, like, still get real warm real quick, and I don't want the cat to heat me up. Okay, there we go. Got rid of Kabula pretty quick there. Munch, don't chew on my monitor. Stop that. Okay, here comes Krako's revenge. I want your love and I want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Okay, yeah, stay right there, big boy. Ooh, how's that feel? Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to heal after that. So now we have Wispy. No, wait, no. I think I'll be okay not healing against him. Because we can go through him without taking damage using Hammer. See, I say that, and then watch as I lose. Wouldn't that suck? Alright. Now, Krako's revenge. I think we're fine with just taking one tomato there. Oh. I meant to do a dash attack there. There he goes. And it should just be one more hit. There we are. And now, mid-boss, some stars. Oh. Ooh. Damn it. Damn, that was rough. God, this game's actually making me sweat. And people say Kirby's too easy. Alright, come here. Okay, they're done. And now we're already rid of our helper, because we got Kabula here. At least we're getting rid of her early, though. Be right back, guys. So sorry. Okay. She's not gonna do the second round there? Okay. I thought that's always what came after that attack. Okay. There we go. No more Kabula. And we'll just hammer flip through this guy real quick. There we go. I was just out with my cousins one day flipping, and we just started flipping. All right. So now, the one after this is going to be regular Krako. And then we get into the top 4. Oh wait, no, we already did Krako. Yeah, Mid-Boss All-Stars. So it's them, and then Masked DDD, Wham Bam Jewel, Galacta Knight, and Mark Soul. Yeah, I think we're fine, so I'm not gonna heal. There we go. I hate this elephant. It's such a cute design, but my god is he annoying to fight. There we go. Oh wait, no. Now Krako's Revenge. Okay. Yeah, I miscounted in my head. Whoops. Okay. Just one more. There. Okay, now I'm in desperate need of healing. I'm so glad I was able to get out of that one, though. Yeah, let's grab 2 tomatoes. And I love this battle theme, too. Oh, shit. There we go. And now Wham Bam Jewel. Let's go ahead and get our helper. And we'll take... Yeah, I think we'll be okay with just the one tomato. There we go. Oh. Okay, yeah, because you can inhale those and get the bomb ability, he wound up becoming Poppy Bros Jr. Since his health was that low. Yeah, let's make him bonkers again. Ugh. I really think I need to take both tomatoes here. I don't want to risk losing here. Because I'd at least like to get to Mark's soul. Oh, God, Galacta Knight's theme is also really good. Okay, yeah, so he summons these, palette swaps of Meta Knights. I guess they just call them the Meta Knights. Because it's Meta Knights Knights. Yeah, because they summon Axe Knight like that. Which, I love their color swaps here. This, like, blue and purple looks really nice together. Oh. Damn. And Mace Knight. Oh, shit. Yeah. Ah, damn it! Okay, I think I got further along with his health than the last time we got there, though. So we'll take that. Small victories, small victories. Starting off with Krako's Revenge. Okay. God. So we've already lost Bonkers. Some helper he is. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get rid of him. Okay. That's one half down. Ugh. Timed it just a little too late. That time I wasn't in the proper range. Okay, yeah, what is with me today? Come on. I get right over here. There we go. Just one more hit. That's all we need. Damn it. Okay, here comes Kabula. Again, I really wish that we'd, like, just start with Kabula one of these times. Because, like, I know they can come in any order except for the top 4. Like, the top 4 are in a set order every time, but the rest of them can come in any order. Come on. Okay, there's Kabula. Now Krako Jr.'s revenge. So we've done Krako, Kabula, Lololo, and Lalala. And now we're on Krako Jr.'s revenge. So then we have Mid-Boss All-Stars and Wispy to worry about after him. I think we'll be okay without healing. There we go. Yeah, and here's Wispy. So let's go ahead, get our helper. I don't need to for him, but let's go ahead and heal. Yeah, the thing that makes the True Arena really hard is that you don't have any Maximum Tomatoes available. Okay. We'll be good here. Vampy. Okay, into the top 4, we have Masked DDD coming up. Yeah, we'll take 1 tomato. Go ahead and heal. I love that it's just Bandana Waddle Dee in the audience. That's really funny. We just carefully try to stay out of his way. And while he's dazed, we'll get in a hammer flip. Shit. There we go. And now for Wham Bam Jewel. Do I want to risk not healing here? So I have more for Galacta Knight and Mark's Soul? I don't know. His attacks are easier to avoid, so maybe... Okay, we'll take 1 tomato. We'll take 1 tomato. There we go. Okay. And here comes the bombs. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. And now we have Galacta Knight. Top. Okay, so I think I'll go ahead and grab the sword ability. I'm not very good with it, but this will give me a meat shield. So I can at least avoid a little bit of damage. God damn it. Yeah, fuck that. Come here, bunkers. Ah! Damn. Ugh. In the immortal words of Leslie Jordan, well, shit. What are y'all doing? Oh my god. Please, can we start with Kabula? Please! Nope. The mid-boss all-stars. I cheesed out Helper to Hero with Stone. I really don't want to do it for this one. But I fear they're leaving me no choice. Like, just because I do want to complete this one on stream. Okay, we'll do Hammer again. I'm not gonna worry about getting Bonkers until after we get Kabula. Once we get Kabula out of the way, that's when we'll get Bonkers out. Ugh. God damn it. Okay, at least it doesn't do damage to us if we are, like, far enough from the wall to where we don't hit it. There we go. And just immediately get in here, get rid of Wispy. Alright. Krako's Revenge is next. Yeah, let's go ahead. Get him out of the way real quick. Oh, shit. There we go. That one could have gone a little better, but I'm not gonna complain. Go. Okay, here comes Kabula. Funny enough, right when we get the copy essence where I could actually get bunkers here. Okay, so we'll just go right in here, get Kabula beat real quick. Just be real careful here. There we go. Yeah, and having her beat like close to the bottom of the screen like that makes it so we can actually get to the next one a little quicker. To save us on a little bit of time. Yeah, let's avoid the Gordo. Okay. Now we're into the top 4. We lost bunkers, but we can get them back right away. I don't feel like I need to heal at all, so I think we're good just jumping in like this. Okay. Let's go right over here. Get a hammer flip. All right. We don't have bunkers for this guy, but that's okay. We'll just, try and be careful. Oh, shit. Okay, and there he comes with the grab. Ugh, shit! God damn it. Okay, that one was going really well up until that. Alright. The audacity of calling this true mid-boss all-stars when one of them wasn't even in the original Kirby Superstar. Let's wake that up. Let's clock that tea. Yeah, because Fan, of course, was originally the rolling turtle. I mean, I think they still use the rolling turtle in Superstar. It's been a while since I've actually played the original Superstar. But I remember he was the rolling turtle in Kirby's Adventure. And then for Nightmare in Dreamland, they replaced him with Fan. Damn. Come here. Damn. And now, against Wispy, we'll be okay. We've got this. Okay, Bonkers might be more of a hindrance here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and not heal here. Yeah, slip down here. Get another hammer flip. Now we just have Lololo. Oh. There we go. Hell yeah. 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. I just had to check something real quick. Okay, just keep up the damage. Okay. Let's go ahead and just get right into Krakow. Shit. I was trying to do a dash attack down low like that, but clearly that didn't work out. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take 1 tomato here. I wish that we had the copy essence for Hammer so I could get Bonkers, but I think we'll be fine. Okay, go ahead and float out of his way here. Once he stops, you can get a hammer flip. There we go. Alright. And now Wham Bam Jewel. I think we'll get Bonkers. And I'll use Plasma. Oh, come on. Let go. Let go of him. Thank you. All right. Yes, let's take 1 tomato. I'm gonna stick with Plasma here. God, this seems so good. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, I don't remember him having that attack. Shit. Okay, maybe trying to stick with Plasma was a bad idea. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a bad idea. Shit. Okay, I'm going to once again get a drink, stretch, and then we'll be trying that once again with a hammer. Yeah, I think that's how it's gonna happen. Alright, I think we're good to start again. Okay, immediately with Wispy's Revenge, we'll go ahead, just solo hammer. Because if I have the helper, he gets in the way. Because he'll start attacking Wispy, and then he has invincibility, so I can't have the rhythm going that I do with the hammer flip. To get through him real quick. And now with these guys, I think I can get through them without taking damage. And just dash attack. Oh. See, I was doing so good, and then that happened. Alright. Okay, here comes Kabula. We like seeing her early. Yeah, we do like to see her early. Now, hopefully we'll get the copy essence for, Hammer. That way I can get Bonkers out. So I have my meat shield back. Ah. Okay, very nice. We do have the meat shield back. I'm gonna go ahead and not heal. Cupcake Kitty, welcome in. I am doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I am just trying to beat the True Arena in Kirby Superstar Ultra. Honestly, kind of flopping at it, but we're doing our best. I hope you're having a great day today, Cupcake Kitty. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal. Yeah, I've always been like a really big Kirby fan ever since I first played Nightmare in Dreamland as a kid. And these games are always like a big comfort for me. Right. We gotta position ourselves so that we can safely attack. Alright, come here. Okay, very good. I am. Hope you're having a great day too. I am, thanks. I haven't played many Kirby games, but he's just so cute. Oh, I know, right? He is like such an adorable design. Like, even if I wasn't, like, a huge fan of the games, I still think I'd have a lot of Kirby merch just because I love his design so much. He's, like, the perfect mixture between, like, adorable and also, like, kind of tough. Like, he's just, like, a really fun, like, mix of these contrasting elements, and I just love him. I think we're okay without healing. So let's get through this boss real quick. Yeah, so the challenge here is to beat all the bosses without losing. You only have the one life. And you just have to beat all 10 of these bosses. You have the like regular arena where you have 20 bosses that you need to defeat, but you get full heals. You get 5 full heals and 5 like regular heals. This one, you only get 5 regular heals, and you face 10 enemies, but they're all like stronger. I've only been able to get to the like second to last one in all these attempts, which is driving me crazy. Because, like, I used to be able to, like, consistently get to the last one when I was a kid. And I'm like, my skills haven't diminished that much, have they? But I fear they have. 26-year-old me has nothing on 12-year-old me. Let's wake that up. Oh yeah, I believe in myself. I think I can do it, but it's not been going great. Okay, starting out with Krako. There is a boss that I wish we'd start out with, because she gets rid of our helper. It would be nice to get her out of the way, that way I can constantly have my helper with me. But the RNG has not, like, rolled that way. And I'm starting to wonder if it even can. Okay, yeah, here is Junior now. This one should be on the simpler side. Very Paris and Nicole simple life. Except not at all. It's just word association. Alright, for Wispy's Revenge, we'll go ahead and drop the helper. That way I can keep up the rhythm and get through him without taking damage. Because this one I've got down to a science. Immediately we get right up against the tree and start using Hammer Flip. We can get him without taking normally any damage. Alright. I think we're good without healing, so we'll go ahead and keep playing safe. Yeah, the bosses all have patterns, and like, I used to have them down, like, memorized, but again, it's been so many years since I've really played this one regularly that I just don't remember that anymore. It's always, like, really cool going back to these games after so long and seeing what you remember and what all you forget. Oh. Okay, I'm so glad I was able to avoid getting touched by him, because he can pick you up and like throw you across the screen, and it does quite a bit of damage when he does that. It is. I've been revisiting a lot of my childhood faves too lately. Yeah, and it's always just such a good time. I am a sucker for nostalgia. And like, particularly stuff that I played, like, growing up on the DS. I've just been, like, really into revisiting that lately. And yeah, I know that you've been playing those, Nancy Drew games, since you've been able to get them on Steam. And those are always really fun to see you play them. I love those old, point-and-click games. We'll go ahead and take one tomato. Yeah, they're always just so like chill, and I love that. And now, this is the boss right here that takes away your helper, if you have one when you go into it. So once we get her out of the way, I'll be able to like have a consistent helper again. Cause like, for whatever reason, they just don't let you have the helper when you're in the starship. But it's funny, like, you can still access it in multiplayer. Okay, and thankfully that was right before the final 4. I think I'm okay without healing here. We're just going to go ahead and jump in. Huh. Well, Barbie, we're just getting started. Okay, just float above him, and once he gets dazed, we'll hammer flip. shit. Okay, I lost my ability because it touched the electric fence. Oh, okay, that went bad. That was bad. But that's alright. You gotta have bad moments if you want good moments. Or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna be right back though. My brother's cat just got on my lap, and she's been in a real cuddly mood, and she's just like kneading on my leg, and it's really uncomfortable, so I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, got her off my lap, now she's in my window, hopefully she'll stay in there. She's a real sweet cat, but like she needs to learn how to watch those claws when she gets all cuddly like that. And she's back already. Alright. As long as my cat doesn't get jealous, I guess I don't mind. Because I've got my brother's cat in my lap, and then my cat is sitting right here by my laptop. Which, that reminds me, I need to post a picture of my cat over on Blue Sky. I don't really post very many pictures in general. But I haven't really posted Faye over there at all, and I really need to do that. My kitty deserves an audience. They always want our attention while we game. Yes, that's true. One of my cats has been coming over and asking for treats. Aww. I love that. Cats are the best. Yeah, I got a couple like really cute ones that my brother-in-law took of my cat. So I'll have to post those over on Blue Sky. And maybe I'll look through some of the like food that I've made and post some of that too. Cause yeah, like most of what I do over on Blue Sky is just like retweeting, really. I need to post more of my own stuff over there. Okay, there's Kabula out of the way. So who's on next? Some stars, got it. I wish I could remember, like, who that read was aimed at. I remember that was from... Like, that was one of the reads that they used in All-Stars 5 of Drag Race. I don't remember who, I don't remember who said it, and I don't remember who it was aimed at, but I think about that often. Yeah, with you here, it's not All-Stars, it's some stars. So bitchy. I love it. Avoid the Gordo. Yeah, my favorite little detail about Lololo and Lalala is that they actually are not original Kirby characters. They come from a game that Hal did before they ever did Kirby, called Adventures of Lolo, which if you have a Switch Online membership, you can actually play on the NES emulator that they have. And it's a very fun puzzle game. Super cute, nice music, but it's a little repetitive in the music, but you have, like, what you have to do is, beat these puzzles by turning enemies into eggs, and you move them around to collect certain pieces, and then you can continue on. It's honestly really fun. I love it when they bring in characters from other games. Yeah, that's always super fun, and Kirby's always been, like, really good about that. Like with the treasures that you can collect in the Great Cave Offensive in this game, they have a lot of references to other Nintendo titles. Same thing with Dreamland 3, they have characters that make cameos. Like, you even have, Samus from Metroid showing up in Dreamland 3. I love it when they do stuff like that. Ah, damn, I really need to work on my inputs there, because I've noticed I keep trying to do the dash attack, which you can't really do that out of a jump, I've noticed. Right. I have to get lunch, but I've got you tabbed. Thank you, Cupcake Kitty, I appreciate it. Alright. No munchie, sweetheart. Alright, honey, come on. Here. I know, sweetie. Can you sit up on the table, please? There you go. There you go. Good girl. Alright. Now, will she stay on the table? She already says no. She's already back in my lap. I'll just live with it. You know, if I were just, like, sitting on the couch or whatever, this would be so welcome. But since I'm sitting at my computer, it's a little more difficult having her in my lap. Okay, we're gonna lose our helper already, but his health was low anyway, so not that big a loss. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do Kabula here. I still think it's really cool that they brought her back from the first game. I feel like she was only in the first game, and then, like, maybe Tilt and Tumble or something. One of the spin-offs like that. And then they just, like, never used her again. I love this, like, redesign that they gave her with this, like, more overtly feminine design because they gave her a face with the eyelashes and everything. I say overtly feminine, like men don't have eyelashes too. I mean, obviously we do. But in fiction, they always use eyelashes like that being visible as, like, a marker for a female character. But I like that they changed her design up, gave her that really neat looking facial expression too. That's something that I'll always appreciate about Kirby, is that whenever we do get like new content with a character and they end up getting a redesign, the redesigns always hit. Okay, now we just have Burning Leo here. Okay, we can get through Wispy real quick. Just got to keep up the rhythm. Okay, we beat Kabula already, so we can get Bonkers back out. Okay, one down, one to go. Yeah, maybe I do need to think about changing cables for my 3DS capture. But do I want to do that right now, or do I just want to wait till next time? I think we'll just wait till next time because it doesn't like stutter that much. But yeah, that might be a thing that I need to do. This is a cable that I got from Five Below, and I got it back in like, God, I got it like in October of last year, I think. Maybe November. So I've had it for a while. And I know that Five Below isn't always known for their quality. So I don't know if maybe this isn't like the best cable to be using. I have a bunch of other USB-C cables that I can use, so I can always like try a new one. I think I'll do that next time. Okay. Get right up here. Avoid his spinning. Alexa, play Spinning Around by Kylie Minogue. Okay. God, I love his animation when he's dizzy like that. Kirby games are always like so full of charm and character. I will always love Kirby. Always. I'm not going to switch to Plasma. I'm not going to do that. Well, it would have been nice to have the helper. I'm really not that good with Plasma. He has a really good battle theme also. Honestly, like, Kirby music is always good though, so that's no shocker. I think that my favorite Kirby song in recent years, like thinking about the Switch era and everything, It's one of the ones that plays in like a haunted level. I can't remember what it's called. Let me look it up actually. But it's like a disco track. And you guys know I'm a sucker for disco. So yeah, let me look up what that track was called. And what level they used it in. Sorry guys, just give me one sec. Yeah, the theme is called Invasion at the House of Horrors. One sec, sorry. Alright, so sorry about that. Anyway, the theme is called Invasion at the House of Horrors. They used it in Kirby and the Forgotten Land, in the stage of the same name. And it's a, like, it's like house music, like disco kind of thing. And again, you guys know I love that shit. So immediately, like, I fell in love with that theme when I heard it in the game. It's definitely one of my favorite themes from a Kirby game in recent years. I really want to have a helper here, just to be like a meat shield for me, to be honest. But I am so not good with the plasma ability. I really don't want to risk losing I don't want to risk losing Hammer and losing here because I'm forcing myself to use plasma. I think I'll just heal. Like, we'll just take one tomato and see how that goes. If I fail here, at least I know I can consistently get to Galacta Knight now. That's progress. Because the furthest I got during my first stream attempt was, to Masked DDD before I ended up losing. Shit. Alright, yeah. Now, if we could please just get started with Kabula or whatever, that way I can, you know, not worry about losing my helper to her. Then that would be fan-frickin-tastic. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and jump back in. What time is it right now? It's 12:11 my time. Okay, I think I can stream for like another half hour. Roughly. Okay, let's try the ninja ability. Yeah, let's try something new. So goofy, love her. There we go. Yeah, the dive kick is like really good consistent damage, easily spammable. There we go. Honestly, beating him in under 30 seconds with an ability that I'm not completely used to is really good. So now let's get to the mid-bosses. Okay. So I need to remember hold B, because that's the one that does like a lot more damage. Okay. And then with him, we'll keep up the dive kicks. That way we're staying out of his grab range. Ah! But not quite out of his. Go. Yeah, get in that command grab. We love to see it. Okay, here comes Kabula. Okay, yeah, maybe Ninja was a bad idea, because I'm already gonna have to heal. Okay. Okay, so let's already switch to Hammer. We'll jump down here without healing because I know I can get rid of Wispy really quick. Get him taken care of. Slay. Heal up a little bit here. Take care of Krako. Okay, okay. Real close, real close. There we go. Woo! I think we can get through here without taking damage. If I lose here, though, it's okay. Because we can always just try again. You can try again. Yami wo nukete. You just go away. Mirai wa... Oh my god, I forgot the lyrics. Yeah, I remember earlier it's Sekai wa kimi no kagayaki wo materu. But I don't remember the second half. Alright. We'll heal once here, and hopefully we'll be okay with that. Ooh. Alright. Okay. That is fine, that is okay. Yeah, I am okay. I am fine. I am so fine, you can call me Fran Drescher. However, we are going to just use stone, because I am getting tired of losing. If I lose with stone, then you know something is really, really going off here. But I would like to at least get to the last boss here, even if I don't beat him. Because I remember the last boss being so much fun. Like, I remember him having, like, a really cool redesign for the boss that he originally was. His attack pattern being a lot different. And for him having a jump scare surprise if I actually beat him. So, yeah, trigger warning. There is a bit of a jump scare on this Kirby game. Alright. Okay, we got it, girl. You can throw. My god. Yeah, maybe the play here is to use stone and have a helper like Bonkers or something. That way I can be safe while the helper is doing a lot of the damage. But that also feels kind of scummy. Yeah, the stone ability is just really weird for me to use. Okay, we will try again with it though. But like I said, we'll have a helper. I think the best helper might be Plasma Wisp. So we'll get Plasma Wisp out. And use stone. Yeah, I love that he, like, is not getting off of where Kirby is, so I can't untransform. Not without taking damage. There we go. Yeah, maybe the helper idea wasn't that great either. Maybe I do just need to do this with a hammer. God. Speaking of hammer, like, that just really makes me think of that tweet that went around, where the guy said that him and his friends would have killed E.T. with hammers. Like, that is such a, like, out-of-pocket tweet, but I'm not gonna lie, I think about it constantly. Like that's just something that once you read it, you can't unsee it. Like, you just can't forget it. Because it's like, why would you say that about E.T.? You know, a beloved family movie that I really need to rewatch soon. Because it's been years since I've watched that movie. But I remember loving it. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. We managed to save a little time too with her getting knocked out at the bottom there. I can see this fight being kind of rough with stone. Yeah, because when they're at the top, you can't really effectively attack. Not with stone, at least. And watch as the AI heard me, and now they're probably going to stay up there. Yeah. Cheating ass computer. Go. Kracko Jr.'s revenge. Oh my gosh, come on. There we are. Oh, how I wish I had the copy essence for Hammer here. I've noticed with True Arena, you only get like one regular copy essence, and then you get the one for sleep also. So that's another way that they kind of ramp up the difficulty. If you have an ability that you don't like, you don't have as much of a chance of getting one that you do like, because one of them is always going to be sleep. And sleep, of course, is an ability that does nothing. Kirby just falls asleep for a little bit, and then he wakes up. And after he wakes up, he loses whatever ability you had. They've done some, like, very mean things with sleep in the past, where they have, like, pitfalls and wind blowing you. So if you touch the copy essence, the wind will blow you off of the platform, and you'll end up losing a life. Or sometimes they'll have stuff like that in spiky rooms, where you end up taking damage from the spikes after you accidentally touch that copy essence. They've done, like, really mean things with sleep like that. Which is honestly, like, a really fun thing that they do. I love it when they include, like, more difficult elements like that. Because, like, it's difficult without being alienating to the target audience. Because Kirby is, of course, made with the beginner game player in mind. It's not made for, you know, hardcore people who are, like, used to going through Dark Souls and everything. Not saying that people like that can't enjoy it, but it is designed more for, I don't know, like your young cousin who's never played a game before, or like your parent that doesn't game much. It's very much designed more for them in mind. In terms of their, like, standard difficulty in normal gameplay, but then they always include challenges like this for people that want something more challenging. I think I'll be okay with just the one heal here. Because I think if we keep up the rhythm... Oh, never mind. Never mind, we're already out, chat. Chat, we're so cooked. Yeah, I was planning on spamming the dive kick with him, but I wound up floating a little too high, touched the electric fence, and lost my ability. Whenever the star comes in contact with the electric fences, it does get destroyed and you can't re-inhale it to get your ability back. So that's what happened there. Let me just check one little thing here. Alright, sorry about that, chat. I am back. We'll go ahead and just get Hammer. Start out with that. We won't worry about getting our helper out until after we beat Kabula. Which I hope we get her early like we have been. It would be nice if we'd actually start with her, though. And then... Ugh, mistimed that one. Come on. Damn. Dash attack. Work. Alright. No damage there. We can do this one without damage either. Well, 2, I mean. Yeah, we can do this one without getting hit at all as well. So just keep up the rhythm. Okay, now we get Kabula out of the way. One game that I need to get sometime soon is the Marvel vs. Capcom compilation thing that they did. I'm like really into fighting games. It's my favorite genre of game to play. I don't think I'm very good at them. Like, the highest that I got in any tournament that I've done is second place in an 8-person tournament. Well, no, it was tied for 3rd place in a 8-person tournament that we had in a Discord that I'm in and that I help run. And I wound up getting like tied with 3rd place because one of the people wasn't able to compete. They were having internet issues and they weren't able to compete, so I got like moved ahead. And then the person that I was playing with for my match was like right around the same skill level as me. So like I lost 2 matches, he lost 2 matches, and then like I just barely beat him out on the 5th one. And then the last one that I beat is like one of the best players in that Discord. So like that's how I ended up tied there. And that is the like highest I've ever placed in any fighting game tournament that I've done, which I haven't done that many. I will admit that. But yeah, I do love fighting games, and one like classic iconic fighting game that I've never actually sat down and played is Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I know that it has like very much inspired Skullgirls, which is a game that I enjoy quite a bit. But I never played Marvel vs. Capcom. To be honest with you, I'm really not that into Marvel. I'm more into it than I used to be, I guess, because like I've watched some of the movies, but I've still never like been like a real big Marvel fan, so I never was enticed to play that until I learned how dedicated the player base is for it and how many like FGC memes have like started because of that community. So like I'd really like to pick up the re-release that they've done someday so I can actually experience that. Because, like, it always feels nice to go back to these, like, big deal games that you wind up missing for whatever reason. And I would say, out of all the fighting games that I've, like, never touched, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is probably, like, the biggest one. Because, like, I can finally say I've played Street Fighter 3rd Strike. I've been able to give that one a try because I got the Street Fighter collection on Switch. And I know that 3rd Strike is, like, right up there with Street Fighter 2 as being one of the most popular ones in that series. See, I say right up there with 2, but, like, there's so many Street Fighter 2s. Classic Capcom. But yeah, like, one thing I'd like to try, like, once I'm able to try Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I want to try that viral Infinite that, that they've memed on for so long. Because this one player of the game put up a tutorial on YouTube back in the day on how to do an Infinite, and he had, like, a very, like, very over-the-top tone as he was explaining to the audience how to do it. And I would love to see if I can pull it off. Because I've watched that video so many times. I can just about hear it in my head, like, when I think about it. So I'd love to give that a try. Okay, wow, I wound up taking a lot of damage there. Oh, damn. This is a risky game, chat. This is a risky game. Somebody call Shantae, because this is risky boots. That was bad, I'm sorry. Okay, I really think I should have healed, but I know I can do him without taking damage. So we'll just do that real quick. And now we'll heal here. Okay, so who are we missing? Because I think after him, did we already do Krakow Jr.? I can't recall. Yeah, he's like right out of range for hammer flip. Even when he's like doing the rain attack or whatever. Okay, so we made it to the last 4. I'm a little worried, chat. Okay. Be sure not to float up too high. I do love the like extra touch of risk that they've added in with the electric cage. Okay. Game stuttered at a bad point there. There we go. Oh. That was getting tough. We'll go ahead and do Wham Bam Jewel. Oh. Why, Mass Machine, welcome in, my friend. Nice to see you here. Ah! Oh boy. Delightful. Okay, so that could have gone better. We'll go ahead and start a new attempt here. I am doing the True Arena in Kirby Superstar Ultra, and, of course that is a challenge where you only have the 1 life, and you have, like, very limited healing items, and you have to beat these, really tough bosses. So it's been, like, quite the struggle bus. I've been able to get to the second to last one, but I have not been able to get any further than that. Which is making me confused as to how I beat this as a kid multiple times. Because there's no way my skills have degraded that much. But I guess that's just part of getting old. Oh. Oh shit. One sec, so sorry. Alright, yeah, my brother's cat decided to get in my lap again, and then she started walking all over my keyboard and everything. Which, you know, very cute, but I wish she wouldn't do that. She never wants to be all cuddly whenever I'm just, like, relaxing on the couch reading a book. She only wants to get cuddly when I'm at my computer desk. And she always likes to chew on my cables, too. Which I really need to figure out how to break her of that. God. I love cats, but they are such gremlins. Okay, we got our fight against Kabula now. So, like, once we get her out of the way, this is when we can get our helper back and, you know, not worry about losing that. Come on, just be careful. Come on. Alright. Yeah, just avoid these projectiles best you can. That's all you can really ask for. There we go. There's Kabula down. Who is on next? La 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 la. Okay. La 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 la. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, your loving is all I think about. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, it's more than I dare to think about. Okay. Wow, I thought that the invincibility would last through that. Just the dogs barking at nothing. Always really fun when they decide to do that. Okay. Okay. Got through that real quick, real easy. Very happy with that. And now we are on to Mask DDD again. We'll go through without healing. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to get through him fine. Which is when the game is going to say, well, what you want to do is not necessarily what you're gonna do. And I'm gonna lose right here, right? Is that what's gonna happen? Alright, okay. Okay, yeah, I think I'll just do one more attempt. Yeah, I think I'll just do one more attempt here. We'll go with Hammer yet again. And if I fail here, then yeah, that'll be it. And I'll see you guys again Monday. We're not gonna worry about the helper. We'll just do this solo. got through that one with relative ease, and now we can actually beat Wispy here without taking damage if I actually get down here. There we go. Okay, we love that, we love that. Okay, so it should be one... no. Like one more hammer dash now, I think. If that one hit twice, that would have been it. There we go. Alright. Now on to Krako's Revenge. Just make use of those invincibility frames as much as I can, which I really need to get better about, because holy shit, I could have avoided a lot of damage there. Okay, now that we've got Kabula... oh wow, the screen really wanted to glitch there. Oh, you want to be the glitch guy from Date Everything so bad. Ooh. God, I need to pick up that Date Everything game. Like, just what I've seen of all the characters' designs. And I haven't seen, like, all of their full designs, and I know some of them have, like, multiple outfits that they wear. Like, just from what I've seen there, I absolutely adore almost all of the characters. Shit. There we go. Alright, not feeling great here. Not feeling too great at all. I do think we'll bring up Bonkers. And you know what? Yeah, we'll try Ice. Yeah, we will try the Ice ability here. Because, like, I think that he has enough attacks where he drops stars that I should be able to, I should be able to do the command grab and get some decent damage on him. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. I know I said one more attempt when I started that one, but I think we're gonna go with one more just because I really think I could have done quite a bit better there. Munchie, just lay down. Just lay down, honey. There we go. Yeah, so we'll do one more now. Okay, so we're starting with Kabula. That's great. That's what I've been waiting for. You know what? Maybe we have some good vibes going. Munch, go ahead, sit over there, honey. Sit over there. I'm gonna get a drink real quick, stretch, and then we can get this round started. Yeah, so because we're starting with Kabula, there's no need to worry about the helper. You can't have a helper here. Yeah, the only thing about starting with her is that it's really hard for me to avoid a lot of her attacks. So I'm probably gonna take a couple more hits here. Which, you know, that's not great. But at least we're getting her out of the way, and I can get a helper out. Yeah, as soon as they have the copy essence for Hammer, I'm definitely going to get, Bonkers out. There we go. And now just one more hit on La La La. Come on, girl. Get over here. Hell yeah, we love that. Alright. Come on, All-Stars, let's get all started, oh! Wow, that was not a good tongue pop. Yeah, I love that animation. Well, that sprite whenever you beat Burning Leo and he goes flying up. I love his expression in that sprite. Yeah, Kirby games have always been like really good about having a lot of character with everything. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try a new cable next time I stream. In case, like, the quality of the cable is what's affecting what's going on here. Which, it's technology, you never know. Okay, if we lose Bonkers here, no big deal. Because I remember he slowed me down last time I did Wispy Woods with a helper. Yeah, because see, he winds up hitting, and then Wispy gets invincibility frames after each hit, so I wind up slowing down on the damage a little. We'll take one tomato. Oh, we were too late. We couldn't heal him. Okay, so... yeah, we'll just go into this one solo. Honestly, we're making really good time, though. Stay right up here. Ah. No, 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 no! No! Oh! Oh my god. Okay, it's only one more hit. Only one more hit, guys. Only one more hit. There. Woo! And now we have Wham Bam Jewel to worry about. See, I'm not really good with the fighter ability. Otherwise, I would go ahead and get Bonkers and then use the fighter ability, but that's not really an ability that really clicks with me, so I don't want to do that. Maybe I should do that, though. It's a little risky, but I think I'll try it. We'll go ahead and heal once. God. And it's really stuttering real bad, of course. Munch, quit chewing. Okay. Okay, we'll try it. We'll try it. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is a bad choice, I fear. No, 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 no. God damn it. Okay. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think... Okay, I know I've said only one more. I really mean it this time. This will be my last attempt before... This will be the last attempt today, and then I'm going to just, like, focus on that next week. Because this is going to be my Friday stream until I wind up beating this arena. And then after that, we'll go back to, like, Animal Crossing or Stardew or something. I've been playing a lot of Stardew off-stream, so I might consider, like, doing Stardew on Friday. After I beat, this one. Yeah, so what am I looking at streaming-wise next week? Um, so on Monday, of course, that's my Pokemon Day, but rather than doing the Battle Frontier stuff in Soul Silver again, what I'm going to be doing is starting a Nuzlocke challenge in Pokemon Shield. I wound up starting one last year. Um, this was one of the streams where, you know, like, I tried it and everything, but I wasn't able to really get much done, because I was streaming from my laptop then, and my laptop would always crash. So that was, like, a big reason why I couldn't, why I wasn't able to, like, stream consistently, and why I never really grew much until this year. Because my laptop would always crash, so I'd have computer issues that would keep me from streaming. And one of the ones that I started last year was a Nuzlocke of Shield. I didn't get very far, but I remember the nickname theme was musical artists from my Spotify playlist. So I think we're going to start that one again and keep that same nicknaming theme, just because I think that's like a really fun idea. You guys get to know a little more about my musical taste, you get to judge me on that and have fun with that. And I get to do a fun Pokemon challenge. And I've been wanting to replay Generation 8 anyway, because it came out like right before the pandemic, and obviously, like, I had a change in my life, right around the time that it came out, where I, like, really needed a game to attach myself to, and, Pokemon Shield got me through that, and it got me through, a lot of, like, early lockdown and everything. So it's a game that I remember loving because I just, like, got myself so attached and, like, focused on it because I needed to focus on something. But I don't know what my opinions would be on it now that I have, you know, spent a lot of time away from it and everything. So I'd love to see that. And that's why I'm going to be, restarting that on Monday. And then Wednesday, we're going to be continuing Chrono Trigger like we have been. I have been having a complete and total blast with that game. I'm so glad that I'm finally getting it off my backlog. I regret not playing it sooner. Because I remember, I never got that far into it any of the times that I had tried playing it before. We lost there, it's fine. Anyway, as I was saying, I never really got that far in any of the other times that I tried playing it. Like, I honestly, like, remember going back in time during, like, the couple times that I tried playing it, and, like, not knowing where to go, and, like, not wanting to, like, sit down and try to figure it out. So I wouldn't be in the, like, right mood to play it, so I wound up just getting out another game instead. But now that I'm in, like, more of an RPG mood, I'm, like, loving the exploration and everything. I think it's a delightful game, I really do. And then next Friday, we're going to be continuing with this. Again, I want this to be my Friday stream until I actually manage to beat all of these characters in the arena. So, the stream schedule for next week: Monday, we're starting the Nuzlocke. By the way, if you guys go over to my TikTok, you can help me choose the starter and everything. I don't have any, like, personal attachment to any of the starters in Sword and Shield, I actually dislike them all. It is the only generation where I don't like any of the starters. And the only one that I like even a little bit is only because of the anime. And even then, as soon as that little fucker evolves, I don't like it anymore. And that is, Score Bunny. Like, I love how they portrayed Score Bunny in the anime, but nothing beyond that. Um, so I would like some help choosing a starter. I already started my playthrough, and I saved like right before you pick the starter. So if you guys could help me figure out which starter I need to pick, you can go to my TikTok and comment on the post. I've already gotten, I think, like 9 comments on it, which is really good for me because my stuff on TikTok doesn't always get a lot of traction. It's nice to see, random people commenting on it. So yeah, you can help that way. And then Wednesday we'll be continuing Chrono Trigger. I just met our good friend Robot, and we are like currently in a situation where we are back in, I think, 600 AD is what it said. So that's where we're at story wise there, and I can't wait to see how that continues. And I can't wait to actually get all the bosses on here beat. Because as fun as this is, it's also frustrating as hell. So thank you guys all for joining me today. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. I hope to see you guys Monday. Monday night, where I'll be doing my Nuzlocke. Hopefully by then I have enough comments and opinions and everything so I know which starter to pick. And yeah, I hope to see you guys then. Bye bye.